Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am very excited to share with you my complete sci-fi VHS collection. Hi guys, welcome back. Like I said, I just want to share today with you my entire sci-fi VHS collection. Now I did a sci-fi video going over all my DVDs and Blu-rays and 4Ks. I figured I'd do one where I just kind of talk about all the different sci-fi films within my collection. And so I had more than I thought because I had some, a few other places within the movie room, and so that's what all of this stuff up here is. So I'm just gonna go through like any of my other collection videos and just kind of pull out each title and just name them off. But yeah, I guess I'll just jump right in. So starting things off, these ones up top do not normally stay up here. They are usually somewhere else within my movie room, but I figured I would include them in this video. So I have Terminator. This is the limited edition. This is just the standard VHS release, and this is the HBO video release of the film. So I have those, and then I have the standard release of Terminator 2, and the limited edition release of Terminator 2, and Terminator 3. And up top I also have here is Congo. This is kind of like kids family, but it's also kind of sci-fi. This is Honey, I Blew Up the Kids, or Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, I'm sorry. And then Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I believe this is the collector's edition of the tape. E.T., which I always liked this one because it has the green spine on it, which I always thought was kind of cool. Starship Troopers. Then we got this cool Star Trek set. This includes two of the films, First Contact and Generations. And it kind of opens up like this, which is kind of fun. And if you flip it around, I'm going to try to do this with one hand. But if you flip it around, this also opens up on that side. So it's just kind of this cool, weird set that I have that I picked up. That's kind of cool. And then speaking of Star Trek, these tapes here usually sit a little further down here, which is not technically part of the sci-fi section. I really want to reorganize this entire movie rack here in the middle, but I figured I'll include them. This is the longer version of the film, I guess. Star Trek 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess. These are the newer films. First Contact, Insurrection, and Nemesis. Then on this stack here, I have Ghostbusters, 2001: A Space Odyssey, and this really cool set, which is like a bigger box, I guess, for 2010, the year we made contact. Stargate, which is also in one of these giant boxes, which is fun. Another version of 2001, Forbidden Planet, The Abyss, and Alien Nation. So now I'm going to dive into what's actually on the movie rack. Now, I don't have a ton of sci-fi VHS tapes. I only really have like 2.5 shelves over here. I definitely have more horror tapes, but I figured I would make this video because I've been wanting to make it. Eventually, I would like to build a VHS shelf over here next to my sci-fi DVDs, but for now, they're all sitting over here. You will also not see any Star Wars tapes on this shelf. I'm saving all of those for a specific or a separate Star Wars video where I'm going to go over my entire Star Wars collection. So starting things off here, I have this one turned around so it can face out. I do that on the end caps where you can see like the covers of the titles, because if I had it facing like all the other ones, you would just see that, which I don't think looks nearly as nice as seeing Marty McFly with the time machine. So Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. We got the collector's edition, which I think is, yeah, this is sealed. This is a collector's edition of Jurassic Park. The regular edition the other older cover, I guess. Then we got collector's edition of The Lost World, the regular edition. This is a similar to this edition of Jurassic World. And then we have this one, which is one of my older VHS tapes that I've ever... I had this very, very long time, but it has like the lenticular card in there. And then we got Jurassic Park 3. It's the original King Kong film. The War of the Worlds. Predator. Just slightly different artwork variations of Predator. Predator 2. 2001 Space Odyssey, which is technically different than this version that I showed earlier. It has this is the MGM home video release with the shiny cover part on it. This one just is the regular VHS of it. 2010, the year we made contact. Metropolis. Mad Max. Perfect Blue, which is kind of sci-fi. I consider it to be sci-fi. It is anime, but I don't know. It could probably fit under really horror too in some aspects. Rollerball. Superman 2, which is again one of my older VHS tapes, along with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. If you watched my collecting journey video, you would have seen me talk about those. Metropolis, which I absolutely love this artwork on it. And this is one that could definitely fit under horror. I think I actually have the DVD in horror, but I have the VHS over here, which I really should switch it out. But that is Life Force, Blade Runner, Independence Day, which is very, very popular VHS tape, Battlestar Galactica, David Lynch's Dune, Escape from New York, Escape from LA, Soylent Green, The Fifth Element, which is a fun widescreen VHS, Total Recall, The Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, Outland, Men in Black, and Men in Black 2. And then I also have here Forbidden Planet, which the cover is facing the other way. But we got Crawl, Tarantula. I guess I should show these a little better. Heavy Metal, Reptilius. What is this? This is In the Dead of Space. Also, I should mention, if you haven't noticed by now, none of these are in alphabetical order. I would like to eventually put them in alphabetical order, but someday when I build my shelf over by my other sci-fi films, maybe I'll put them in that. But Invaders from Mars. Let's see, this is It Came From Beneath the Sea. Solar Crisis. The Day the Earth Stood Still. Westworld. When Worlds Collide. Life Pod. RoboCop. RoboCop 2. RoboCop 3. The Glove, which I love this artwork. I think it's so cool. It's a Godzilla double feature. Has these two films in there. There's Hazel. Another Godzilla. This is Godzilla and Mothra. And Godzilla and this is what? The Terror of Mecha Godzilla. Another Godzilla tape here. This is Invader. Cyber Soldier. A lot of these actually have not seen either, so I'm very curious. Like, I've never seen Cyber Soldier, but it just looks fun. Horror of the Red Planet. Craw, the sea monster. No idea what it's about. I'm assuming a sea monster, but this is Dune. I think this is the mini-series, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, it's really hard to see that. Yeah, I think this is the mini-series. It's on it's brand new, factory sealed, but which I have that on a DVD as well. But DEFCON 4. Empire of the Ants. Dark Planet. The Abyss. This is the special edition. Waterworld. Tremors. The Running Man. Then I have a ton of Battlestar Galactica tapes, so I'll just quickly show those. Which I guess this would fall under technically TV stuff, but I figured I'd put them with the sci-fi tapes. But we got Fire in the Sky, which is one that I still really would need to watch. I've actually not seen Fire in the Sky. Then here I have, this is The Time Machine. Planet of the Dinosaurs, which also just looks amazing by the cover. It just looks cheesy and fun, and yeah. This is Outer Limits, or like the Outer Limits, like the TV show that I have a couple of the seasons of, but I have yet to dive into it. But Wing Commander, some more Star Trek stuff. Not really sure what's on all of these, but it's William Shatner, I guess. Star Trek Memories. Then we have here Veracity. V, The Final Battle, which I believe this was a TV show, if I'm not mistaken. And this one I always loved this this movie with the what's it called, like see-through cover. I thought that was so cool, and like the orange VHS tape. I have yet to watch the movie, but I always love the packaging on that. But and this one I feel like I've always when I was growing up, I feel like I saw a lot of like toys and stuff for this movie. Again, one that I've never really watched, but I should eventually get around to it. But Deep Core, Time Cop, Moon 44. This looks like it was part of some other box set, but yeah, I just have that one. We have Judge Dredda with Sylvester Stallone. Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet, which I love the thing on here. It says in the year 2020, dinosaurs roam the galaxy. So I guess we're a little behind on that one, but Meteor, the Philadelphia Experiment, Starman, Mad Max, which this is slightly different artwork variation than the one up there, but Mad Max 3, Beyond Thunderdome, Brainstorm, Evolution, Tremors 2, The X-Files, another copy of Beyond Thunderdome, and The Road Warrior. And then this kind of just goes into like movies from like the 80s and stuff that you would really see in like a like rental stores and stuff, which I guess I have a copy of Terminator here as well, and I guess Ghostbusters right next to it. But I'm going to jump into the box sets because that is all the individual films that I have, but I have a couple box sets that I'll show off. So the box sets that I have, the first one I want to show here is the Terminator collection. So this includes the Terminator, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, the making of the films, and a limited book. And so just like in this giant package, which is kind of fun, slides out like so. And inside you get 3 different films, or 3 tapes, and a little card, and this booklet, which includes just pictures and stuff of making of the films. I don't know if you can see that, but just fun stuff like that. So I always loved these giant VHS box sets that came out. I know there was one with Gone with the Wind. Citizen Kane has one, which I have the Citizen Kane one somewhere in here. But I always loved these giant Terminator or other just cool limited edition VHS sets. And then I have here is the RoboCop collection, which has RoboCop 1, 2, and 3. And I'll show those quickly here. Of course, RoboCop 1 is the best film out of the series, but yeah, I really like this set. I feel like it looks pretty cool on a shelf. Set that here. And then lastly, I have here, I have 2 different Star Trek box sets. This has the first 5 films, so this is the 25th anniversary collector's set, and I won't pull out each individual film, but you can kind of see it makes up the picture of the ship and stuff, which is fun. But then I also have here this collection, which has like a blue back to it, but this whole cover kind of lifts off. And I think just blank inside. And then inside here you have 1 through 7. Yeah, 1 through 7 of the films, which is kind of fun. But yeah, that is the 2 different sets that I have. I know there's at least one more other Star Trek box set out there that I did have the opportunity to buy once, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't, but I should have grabbed it when I had the chance. So maybe someday I'll come across it again. But that is everything that I have as far as Sci-fi VHS goes. Again, I don't have like a huge collection of Sci-fi VHS. It is kind of a smaller collection that I am trying to add to. I feel like with when I do buy VHS, I don't really buy just like typical run-of-the-mill movies anymore. I try to find horror or sci-fi. Those are really the only 2 genres of VHS tapes that I'm really after. Unless if it's something that like the Twin Peaks box set that I got, that's something I guess different. But that is everything that I have for this video. But let me know in the comments if there's anything that you need or you would like a closer look at. I would be happy to talk about in a future video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video.